Welcome back. Oh, it took a long time to find everybody in the last part, but everybody's been found. You just had to go outside. Of course, they're not going to fucking tell you that. You just had to figure it out your fucking self.
The two barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes. Actually, there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
I wonder if you could raise that blastia. And if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Alright, so yeah, a few parts ago I said something along the lines of like, a lot of shit has gone on in the past month, and I will now explain, and shit, I was talking about that, well I now actually want to explain what the hell I was talking about. In any case, as I said before, like part something, part 34, 35, 30 something, I said my uncle was staying here and stuff. He was visiting for about 2 weeks because it was my mom's birthday. He's visiting from Florida and stuff, you know, just staying here and crap and whatever and stuff. And then I guess he got a phone call from his cousin, one of my other uncles, I guess, and he asked him if he was going to come back. And then my uncle was like thinking something's up, and he just told him, no, I'm not coming back. So then what happened was basically my cousin, or my uncle's cousin, apparently was doing his girlfriend behind his back. Like, he actually fucking, basically his girlfriend was cheating on him with his cousin. And they cheated, and it wasn't just one time, it was like several different times, too. Like, it was like there was one time at Christmas or something, or New Year's, or Christmas, or Thanksgiving or something, where, I guess it's like, my uncle found, like, his cousin's sock in his room where his girlfriend was sleeping at, and he's wondering why the sock was in there. And then I guess the cousin was all like, oh, the kids must have taken a sock and took it and stuff, and then played with the sock and then threw it in there. And then finally my cousin's uncle just said that he was basically just doing his girlfriend behind his back. And the only reason I told him was because my uncle said that he wasn't going to come back. That's the only reason why. Otherwise he wouldn't have said anything.
Yoder!
What the fuck is Yoder doing here?
Oh, it's you all. We meet again.
It's you all? What the fuck is that supposed to mean, motherfucker?
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kinda made the Union really not like the Empire.
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts regarding the Friendship Treaty.
The conditions the Dawn gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality, after all.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with...
Yes. Had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped them, but...
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be Emperor.
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone else.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean...
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
Why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos.
That's what Rago said right before he died.
But Dane Nomos went missing around the time of the Great War, 10 years ago.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way to Heliord.
Ah, that is closer to Dongres than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so too.
Master Yoder, we should be off.
If you'll please excuse me.
Anyway, as I was saying, so that's the only reason why my uncle's cousin, told him what he told him. So then, for a while, he was just basically alright, so we went to, I had to take him to Queen City Kamikaze, the convention I went to, like, last month, because my mom was like, he's never been to a convention, you should take him. I'm like, I don't want to take him. She's like, you should take him. So I had to take him along, and he's basically just going all crazy about that while we're in the car, and just being like, why is this happening to me? And it's like, pretty much the whole entire family's been telling him for years, stop dating the girl he's been dating. Like, I've seen a girl who cheated on him too, with the cousin. She's like ugly, fat, sack of shit bitch. This is an ugly, fat bitch. I don't know why. I don't even know. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. She's an ugly, fat bitch. Why even be with her? Why even go for all that?
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I want my money back. Add the Indigo Beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Yes, Madam President.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Coffee.
Yeah, that's her, all right.
Why do you guys know her?
We just met her once a while back. Is she a friend of yours?
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the president of Fortune's Market, one of the 5 master guilds.
In other words, she's one of the top dogs at the union.
Hey, I just got an idea.
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to take across to Desier.
So, yeah. Basically, he was just going on about the whole entire time. Pretty much the whole entire time he was staying here, he just kept going on about it and how people cheat and stuff and all this other stuff. And he was in a wreck. But then it got to the point where I got really pissed because he started talking about how he wanted to stay here. Like, he's just like, oh, I think I'm gonna just stay here instead of going back. It's like, why? Like, he has like, you know, he has a kid with some other woman. He has a kid and stuff, but you know, he could actually, like, you know, stop being around the person who cheated on him and start trying to be with his actual kid and I guess the girl as well. Maybe actually be with them. He wants to stay here, run away, act like he wants to run away and shit, and just stay here, and then burden us. I mean, what's he gonna do?
If it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell. You've come at just the right time.
He's basically a criminal, so he wouldn't really be able to get a job here anyway. I don't think he would be able to anyway, so he'd just be burdening us.
Huh. I guess those wanted posters really do work.
Listen, I've got a job that would be just perfect for you.
Hard labor, huh?
I like a man who can cut to the chase. As you may have heard, schools of mermen often attack cargo ships at this time of year. Huh? But I thought there was another guild that always served as your escort. It seems the leader of the mercenary guild I hire passed away suddenly, so they aren't available. The other Guardian guild simply has no backbone. I don't know what to do. What was the name of that Guardian guild you mentioned? The Blood Alliance.
Ooh.
Gee, I wonder what could have happened to them.
You're all as guilty as I am. Hate to disappoint you, but we're in the middle of something right now, so see you around.
Wait, Yuri, what about the boat? Did you say boat?
We've made a guild of our own.
We're called Brave Vesperia. That's a wonderful name. Well then, shall we talk business?
Lady of Cleavage? Of course.
Mutual gain is one of the basics of all business, you know. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
I would not mind scratching her back one bit. Yes.
Sorry, but like I said, we're in the middle of a job.
God damn it, lesbian, shut the fuck up.
Right now.
We won't call it business then. Let's just say we'll cooperate as 2 guilds helping each other out. That way we won't be going against any guild principles. There are various incentives for getting along with me, you know. Well...
All right, we can talk, but we need to go to Nordopolica. We can't afford any detours.
Fine with me. The mermen are only a problem in the waters near here. As long as I get to another port, I'm good. Once we arrive, I won't have any trouble making arrangements with another ship.
Wow, she means business. Literally.
So, do we have a deal?
I have the sinking feeling we just got tricked into something.
Fortune's Market isn't known as the best group of salesmen under the sun for nothing.
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross over to Desier.
I'll even throw in a bonus for all of you.
Bonus? What do you mean?
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a good deal.
Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're willing to part with a boat.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Come on, they're sea people. How strong could they be?
Figured as much.
Marvelous. We have a contract then. Now that we've settled the details, I'd like you to get to work right away. Just let me know when you've made your preparations.
Oh, wow. Let me go buy some stuff first. So, yeah. He was talking about staying here. And the last time one of my relatives from my mom's side stayed here, I basically almost went insane. Because I couldn't do Let's Plays, I couldn't do vlogs. I didn't do vlogs back then, actually. I didn't do vlogs back then. I did Let's Plays only. But I couldn't do that, because she was always here. She just always here, sitting on the couch, because she was a fucking drug addict. And she had to sit here for her rehabilitation or whatever. Some bullshit my mom made up. And I was glad when she left. But having to deal with that again... And the fact that he doesn't even wash his... Whenever he uses a bathroom, he never fucking washes his hands. That's disgusting. It's like you're touching your penis, and you're peeing, and you don't fucking bother to wash your hands. And then you sit there and touch all the food, and make all the food, and wash the dishes and shit. That really pissed me off. I didn't say anything about it. I didn't want to say anything about it, but it just really just made me want to, like, fucking break someone's face. It got to the point where I was just basically just gonna be like... I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. I think I would have just gone insane if he had actually stayed. Something would have happened. I don't know what would have happened. I really don't know what would have happened. But he didn't. He didn't stay. He did leave. He did eventually go back. And I guess he's gonna try, like, you know, live his life minus the cheating bitch girlfriend and his stupid cousin, who are both people that. Like, my family, people in my mom's family stuff, I told him numerous times not hang around with. Don't hang around with your cousin. Don't hang around with that girl, that fat bitch. They're no good for you. And now he's finally understanding it. Which is a good thing. As well as that, I went to Queen City Kamikaze, like I said before earlier. And, well, that was interesting. Didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to. The main plan was, you know, I was on DeviantArt, and there was this girl who I've seen at another convention, another anime convention actually, and I like found her and stuff, friended her, and she made a journal about this convention, Queen City Kamikaze. And I'm thinking, oh, that's pretty interesting. Let's go to that. It's not that far away, you know. I could just take a bus there or something and get there. So I figured, hey, let's do that. And I even asked her if she wanted to do a photo shoot, like, you know, I use my camera, just do like a photo shoot of her as Grell, or her sister as Grell, and her as Ronald from Black Butler. And, you know, that was the basic plan. I had my tripod, I had my good camera, I had everything. So I was all set to go, pretty much. All set and ready to go. Of course, I had to bring my uncle along with me. I didn't really want to. It feels like... It just feels awkward going to conventions with family members. It's like trying to do a Let's Play with family members in a house. That's why I don't do Let's Plays when anyone's in a house. It just doesn't feel right. It feels wrong. I don't feel like I can actually be myself when I'm around them, so it's like... Ugh. Jesus Christ. Can I read this later? Wow.
We just started out and we're already working with one of the 5 master guilds. This is good.
Yeah, you're one step closer to making your dream a reality, Carol. Aren't you happy?
You talking to the kid? He's over there mumbling about something.
Merman. The first thing had to be Merman. Brave Vesperia has some bad luck.
Come on, it's just fucking
What's the
fish
president
people.
of Fortune's Market gonna think of us if we fail? This is bad. This is so bad.
I don't think he's very happy.
He's just being careful, that's all.
That's not being careful. That's running and hiding.
Hasn't even seen a Little Mermaid. They're all weak. We can handle those fucking fish people. They're all weak. They ain't got nothing. They all talk. They ain't got no pants. They ain't got no balls. So let's see if we can go find that guy's parents. So yeah, of course I let my mom handle the actual traveling stuff, the actual traveling information, everything like the bus I had to go take, the city I was supposed to go to, the destination, all that good stuff. So we drive over to wherever we're supposed to go to, get in the bus. Yeah, we get. No, I'm not doing that again. Get on the bus, and then this is a month ago. I'm trying to remember what happened. Get in the bus. We're just sitting there on the bus. Had to pay like a great amount of money, like about $40. It was like $20 per person just to get in the bus. So I was like $40 off right there. So then, and he didn't even pay for it. He didn't pay for it at all. I had to pay for him, which is really stupid. It's like make me take him along. I have to pay for him. So we get in the bus. We're just sitting there. It's about like a 2-hour drive. We get to our destination, and I'm sitting there just waiting for the taxi, waiting for taxis to drive by. And I'm thinking, alright, let's just call the taxi company and ask them if they can come pick us up. So I called them, and they're like, sir, that would be about $300. I'm like, what? That's $300 to get from all the way over there to there. And then I'm thinking, there's something wrong here. I mean, why would it cost $300 to get from the bus station in Maine and wherever we're supposed to be at to wherever else, to the actual destination? That doesn't sound right. So then I look up where we're actually stationed at, and we are in Maine. We're supposed to be in New Hampshire, but we ended up in Maine. And the reason for that is because my mom gave the wrong directions. Whoever the person was on the phone gave her the wrong fucking directions, or wrong fucking information on bus schedules, or whatever. So then we end up in a different state than we're supposed to be in. And all my stupid uncle is doing is just sitting there talking, arguing with some stupid people about cheating and all this other bullshit. Oh, I can't even go up there now. What the fuck? Oh, it just really pissed me off. It just pissed me off to no end. So then I take a trip back. So then we take another trip back to Boston. Go back to Boston. And I'm just sitting there thinking, alright, so mom gets off of work at like this time. We have to wait about 3 or 4 hours for her at the bus station just to pick us up Or we can go actually take another bus that'll cost about like $30 for both of us to go to Queen City Kamikaze. So I chose to go to Queen City Kamikaze anyway. Of course, it was about like 4 o'clock when we left. We got there, it was about like 3 o'clock I think when we left. Oh sweet. We got there around 4 or 5 p.m. The convention started around 10 o'clock in the morning. We were supposed to be there around like 9:30. We did not get into until like about 7-8 hours later. Of course, by then everyone was already leaving. Everything was already ending pretty much. And the people I was supposed to do a photo shoot of course, didn't feel like doing it then because it was like so late in the day anyway. And they already gotten their pictures taken apparently by someone else or used their own camera, whatever fucking thing they did. So then in that case, I pretty much just wasted my time, wasted my money. Almost shelled about $100 just to waste on nothing.
I'm so hungry.
I'm dying here.
Already? The girls look like they're doing fine.
Was that Estelle? Listen, her stomach's rumbling too.
I can wait, though it's been a little difficult.
That sounded like it came from Rita.
Judy, you too? You're trying to see who can hold out the longest?
Perhaps a diet is a little bit like a competition in holding out.
A diet? What do you need a diet for? Especially you, Rita. Lose any more weight and you'll...
I'm just waiting until I finish reading this book, okay?
If she ate more, her boobs would probably be bigger. But that's her own business. So yeah, pretty much shelled out about... Actually, I think it was like 20... It was like 25... Yeah. It was about like $22, $25 the first time around when we went to Maine instead of the actual destination. So it was like $50. Actually, no, it was like $22. It was like $44. And I had to shell out like another $30. And I had to shell out some more money just to pay for the admission for getting into the Queen City Kamikaze place. So it was about $100. And we only got to stay there for like about 2.5, 3 hours. And then pretty much the place closed down. I didn't get much footage because of that. And I didn't get many pictures either because of that as well. And I was just like, alright, at least we're here. At least we got here. So pretty much... and it was at a high school too, which is really weird. It was at like a high school setting. There was a bunch of high school kids there and stuff, and it's been like blah 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 blah. So I learned 2 things. One, don't bring family members along when you go to a convention, because most likely they will fucking waste more money than you would have wasted if they had not gone. And they'll do nothing but complain at the fucking people who cheated on them for hours and hours on end. And expect you to carry their backpack along that they stupidly brought with them. And 2, don't go to fucking conventions that are really small. Or conventions you don't really know about. Because I didn't know much about Queen City Kamikaze. But I think even if I had gone early, I still wouldn't have fun. Well, I probably would have had more fun, but I still would have felt like, I don't know, maybe that's... If I probably had gotten there early, instead of being there like 7 hours late, I would have had more fun, but... Nothing I can really do about it. I'm not going next year, though. I don't think I'm going to go next year. That much I know for certain. Whoa! What the fuck? Holy shit!
You'll be gone soon.
It's a shark with a fucking face. I said they were fucking fish people. I didn't think they were actual fish people. I thought they were like human. Oh my god, it's a fucking shark. Jesus. Wow, that's not what I was expecting at all. That was... Oh, it's not even a fucking merman, it's just a predafish. Maybe it's not a name for a merman, I don't know. I can't be certain. Ah!
Delays! Ready to go!
Just let him do it.
Oh, so that was the merman. Holy shit.
This power will make me stronger.
In bed. Oh. So that was pretty annoying. It's like, huh? You know, I had my whole entire like heart set on going to this convention and like getting a photo shoot done and everything with my new camera and doing all this and that and just trying to have a good time, but ended up not happening. I think I thought too much about it. I thought too much about it. I thought too hard about it, and then all of a sudden everything just went crashing down, and it just kind of made everything horrible. Oh well. Hopefully next convention will be much better than what the experience was with Queen City Kamikaze. That was a horrible experience. And then it's like I go there, and I have my camera ready and everything. I'm like, okay, let's do the... and I see the two girls there, and they're like, all right, ready to do the photo shoot. And they're like, oh, we already done pictures. And it's just like, what? So I wasted all that money and all that fucking bullshit just to come here and then not have anything done. What the fuck? Yeah. I think it's better not to go to small cons, or at least not go to cons that are taking place at a high school. That's my stance on the situation. I wonder if I can get the black ink oil. Can I land here? Nope, I can't land there. Boo. Oh god, what's happening now?
The fog's gotten awfully thick.
Yeah, it's creeping me out.
Fog like this is usually a sign something bad's about to happen.
Knock it off!
Talk like that long enough and something bad will happen.
Hey, front! I mean bow!
We're going to hit them.
Whoa!
What is that? That's an old ship. I've never seen that type before.
I think it says the Atherum.
Holy shit. The ghost ship. Whoa.
That's weird. There's no sign of people.
It wants me to go in.
Like it's calling to us.
It's like they're inviting us in. The house of the dead.
No way! Come on! Get the Viertier going!
The Ceres Blastia's not responding.
What do you mean? What the hell is wrong with it?
You think this thing's the problem?
Ooh, maybe it's a cursed ghost ship.
You don't really think so, do you?
Why don't we go take a look? It'll be fun. I love this sort of thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
What?
Well, we don't know what's wrong with the Blastia. We gotta go take a look.
Are you planning on just leaving the Viertier like this?
All right, why don't 4 of us go investigate while the rest stay here and keep watch?
That should be fine.
Okay, so repeat and I'll go. And who's the third person?
I'm not going. No way.
Yuri, why don't you decide?
Gotcha.
What if we just have us two go? That'd be funny. 2 people go in there, nobody leaves alive. Oh, I see a fucking giant pigeon right there, so I pretty much know what's gonna happen. Of course, I'm gonna need a healer, bitch. And hold on, chicken can take Samage. We can take Judith, or we can take Raven, or we can go and take bitch ass. We can go and take anything on the dumb. We can go the chicken pot pie, papaya sandwich person. Potato eating bastard, suckler. Who should we bring along? Who should we bring along? We'll find out in the next card. Bye!